So then that goes in this options thing here. So we've imported select, so let's use it. So down in my render function, here it is, this input type here. That's all fake. That's just this text field. That's temporary. What I really want there is select. So select options equals this dot users. Now this time I do want the return value, right? I don't want to set it to the function. I want it to set it to the array that it returns. So what's this get me? There it is. I have this huge select thing, and it has multiple choices in there. Can I just start typing? What if I just start typing Gmail? Oh yeah, check that. But then it goes away because we don't have an on change yet, so we can't actually change anything, right? That's all right. That's all right. So we want to use the multi-select example there. What should the name of this be? Name is still users, right? Name equals users. So the multi-select example they had here. Okay, looks like you add a prop called multi. You can have a placeholder too. I don't know what this simple value business is, but looks like there's a prop called multi that will do something. What's it do? Well, nothing yet. We probably need to fix the on change thing. So in their example, on change, call this dot handle change. So it doesn't pass in an event. It passes in the option that you selected. So you need to have the selected option as a value in state, probably, which we have this dot state dot room dot users, members, right? I want to call this members. This thing's users, because that's a list of all users, but this is just the room members. So handle change will get the selected option. Okay, so let's do on change equals this dot handle select change. It's going to be different from the others, at least a little different. So there's handle change, and now we'll make handle select change. And that will receive selected option as its argument. We'll still want to get the room out of state. And this time we'll change room dot users to selected option, I guess. And this dot set state room. Doesn't look too tricky. All right. Okay, still nothing's happening. I think I didn't put a value on it yet, did I? I put it on change, but no value. Yeah. So let's make sure we do that. Value equals this dot state dot room dot users, members. Gosh dang it. Did I say users up here too? Yeah. Gall darn. Members. Oh, look at that. Got the Lex and everything. Cuss, yeah, it will. You know what? The logged in user should probably be in there by default. Can we do that? Can we say members and then put this dot props dot user? Is that even in there? That's being passed down most places. I'm not sure it's being passed down quite this far. React, Roomf. No, of course not. But that really should be there. What happens when we add room? We can do that up in add room. We'll do that later. Okay, so does this work? Let's add a new thing here called private. There's already one called private. Not anymore. All right. Uncheck public. Call it private. Super secret. We'll invite Gmail me and nobody else. Create room. Okay, there it is. Now here's the big question. Main. Here's my list of rooms. Here's private. Members, it's an array with one thing in it. Oh, yeah. Oh, label and value. So that's not what I want. I want the actual user object, right? Label and value are just what I want to populate the dropdown. Kids today, no respect. All right. So I want to store the actual user object in there. So, or at least the UID. I don't know. Maybe this is okay. Maybe this is okay. Well, anyway, it did it, right? It did what we told it to do. And the value is good enough because that is the UID. So you can always compare that to the UID to actually restrict access. So I think we kind of did the thing. Now, we're not actually restricting access based on that, but we are adding an array of members to the thing. Do you want to save actual users or do you want to save this label value business? Label value is really a display thing, so I don't feel great about that. How about we save actual user objects? You guys really don't give a crap, do you? It seems like these should be actual users, not just options from the dropdown. So selected option, where's that? Here we go. Handle select change. So selected option is this object with a label and value. So instead of throwing selected option in there, seems like we need a map over this. Const members equals selected option dot map. That'll pass in an option. And what we want to return is this dot state, this dot props dot users, right? Square bracket option dot value, because option dot value is the UID, right? What are you guys looking at? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's my keyboard. So value here is the actual UID, right? So we look up option.value inside this.props.users. We should get the one we want. What's this about? Selection option. It's because it's selected option, not selection option. And then select members to assign members to members. How about that? So let's delete this private room again. Let's add it. Room name, private, description, secret, not public, invite Gmail me, and invite invisible person. Yes, so that's a bad thing. So yeah, because state. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, it has to be the other way. Now we could still do something when we submit the form to convert it into a different format, but this is going to be a little more trouble. So we'll not do this for now. Okay, we'll keep it like it was. So let's make sure we didn't just break it. Not public, it's private. Description, who cares? Let's invite Gmail me and davestrouss.com me. Create it. Let's check it out. Make sure that it's all the way we wanted it to be. Let's look at the list of rooms. Here's private. Members, it's an array with two things in it. We've got the Gmail me, and we've got the Dave Strauss me. Cool. Add members to private rooms using React Select.
So does all that data get saved into Firebase?
Yep. If I refresh the page, that room comes back. I check out the room again. List of members is still there. Yep.